I hope you understand what that could mean.
Before anybody says anything, We Bury the Dead is a good movie, but it's also an example of a subgenre without any new ideas. You get compelling acting, the mystery of where it's going. It's still somewhat unique. The problem is the zombie genre with the unnerving sounds and violent movement, 28 Days Later, isn't really innovating here. And the premise is simple enough. Military experiment went awry, lots of people in a zombie-like trance, and our lead, Ava, Daisy Ridley, who I guess fucked up the Star Wars franchise, I'm not a fan, is out to find her husband who resided in one of the unlucky areas. The unique element is they're not initially hostile. They stand there making that Last of Us clicking sound, so for a lot of the movie, they're not seen as any kind of threat. You can probably guess how that turns out, but it does give it some substance, a slow burn. And again, that's what I like to see from any zombie-like movie. Tension, suspense, the knowing that something is coming, a steady escalation. Now the problem is the movie has this beaten path, and it doesn't really diverge from this beaten path. Mostly. Upon witnessing a corpse showing signs of life,
Shocking.
Ava abandons the body retrieval unit,
Positively shocking.
setting out to find her husband for, at the very least, closure. Aside from one deviation because humans are the real monsters, you don't really get anything too unexpected. You may wonder what state he's in, will he come back to life, is he even dead? There is a mystery element, but in the end, it's fulfilled, and you don't really feel like anything was fulfilled. You could argue that's the idea, adding to the bleak tone, but it's kind of what you expect from these movies. Despair. It's a quest to find someone with little hope they'll be intact. Nothing about this branding promises anything else. Whether it's the infected or the little human violence we get, I can't say that any of this is treading on new territories. Yeah, you do see humans getting very close to the infected, which is seemingly okay for a while. It is kind of new, but if you really want to expand on the zombie subgenre, I don't know if this is it. You get the idea it's supposed to be something new. While you watch it, it has the look at what we made here vibe. I'm just spitballing, I don't know the intention, but that's the impression I get. It's too direct in a minimalistic way, and I'm not seeing that as creative. In a way, it's 28 Days Later, but not as good. I know that's an unfair comparison, but it is a comparison. Oddly enough, more of that coming soon. The fingers crossed for that.
What have you done?
But what I'm trying to say is it kind of feels like you're watching one of those movies, only it's not violent immediately. Which brings up another issue, a genuine lack of human uninfected action. There are a few standout moments, like one bit involving a bus. You know the movie isn't trying to be that, it's going for a deeper meaning. But infected hostiles are a thing in this. You may have seen this image, I know I did, and when this moment happens, it kind of feels out of place, like they needed it to happen. For marketing. Even the human on human bit feels mandatory, I can't imagine it got you off guard. And even the conclusion is something we've seen before in this genre of movie. It's okay, it works fine as a serviceable ending, but with all the ways this setting could have taken us, instead they played it safe. Kinda like James Wan did with Aquaman. I'm sure some people see way more in it than I do, and that's just it. For the most part, it's good. One of the first things I noticed were the seamless transitions, going back in time in a seamless way. You don't initially realize it, and I gotta say I really enjoyed Brenton Thwaites as Clay, just a feel-good character, nothing too deep there. Like I said, you get moments of genius throughout, like this one scene when she does something seemingly idiotic as she knows they're hostile. But then the outcome ends up being completely unexpected and one of the movie's most memorable scenes. If you have seen it, a trailer is involved, so now you know. There's a sense that if the movie had taken a few more risks, it could have been something truly memorable. The The way the infected act in their violent state isn't new, but the way they look when they're tame kind of is. It had me excited. In the end, I still liked it, but it's apparent the zombie genre, sub-zombie genre, needs to innovate. Like Maggie with Schwarzenegger. That kind of innovation. The acting is compelling, it's still nice to look at, it has its moments, and there's not that many new ones. I can't call it a waste of time, because I did still like it, but not essential viewing. It could have been.
Could have been worse, John. A lot worse.
It's an issue the genre has to improve on. As for seeing it theatrically, that's down to preference, so let me know what you thought about We Bury the Dead down in the comments. Like the video, subscribe down below, share it if you can, and hit the bell to get notified because recommendations aren't gonna come. I'm the cinema analyst because somebody has to be.